So it is exclusive item. AutoCAD is not exclusive item. AutoCAD is used in so many industries, like CNC machines, you know, and 2D objects and 3D objects, all it will do. So Tinkercad, why I am suggesting, that's basically I am also teaching in that. I am not teaching AutoCAD. Why? Because mostly beginners need months to understand those things, and they won't be able to use it, so they will get frustrated. That's why Tinkercad is the best. In a day, if I will teach you in one day, you can understand to start modeling. Of course, it will take few days to get expert, but first day you will be able to print something on the printer. That much better, user friendly is this program.
Nice.
There are so many other programs, I can say hundreds of them. It's your choice what program you are using, but I will explain you that any program you are using, there are some file formats you need to create. So you need to think about the file format, not the program itself. If program is not supporting that file format, it's all useless. Maybe still it can create 3D object, but that is not useful for 3D printer. 3D printer is using STL format. STL, stereolithographic. Okay. So that was the first format created by the inventor in early 80s. 3D printing started in early 80s. That's the most common file format used by every 3D printer. And even some of the manufacturers, they have their own file format, still they are using STL files. So they are converting the files. Remember that STL file will never work straight to the printer. You need to convert it in printer's language. That's called printerware. So
Printerware.
yeah, so every printer comes with the printerware. Some of them have generic one, and some of them have customized one from the manufacturer. But they are providing that, because otherwise you cannot use the printer. So that is also, you need to learn about the printerware, whichever printer you are using. And once you process the file in printerware, STL file will turn to different format. Mostly it's called G-code. Okay, mostly it's called, not always, mostly it's called G-code. That is assembly language for the, or you can say programming language for the printer. So remember that whenever somebody is helping you for the file, you cannot take file from them G-code. You must take file from them STL. Why? Because every printer G-code is different. Maybe that file will work in his printer, it won't work in your printer. That's why most common is STL. And you will convert to G-code with your printerware yourself to make it perfect. Up to here, any question?
Yeah, for me, this printer is to create something for the first time, because for the repetition, there are many efficient technologies are already available. Which we call
like
it
what?
as production. Production of
Name
this,
it.
Production of this curtain, right? Now, there is already a specific machine which I would feed a bag of paper, wood, cloth in it, and then it gives me 100 pieces of curtains every hour.
Okay.
Okay. The speed cannot be achieved with a 3D printer, but the machine is, let's say the machine is designed 20 years before for X, Y dimensions and shape.
No Z, no Z.
Yeah. So this will remain as it is for the next 20, 30 years. You cannot make changes to the product, right?
Right.
Unless you change the machine. So making a machine means again creating a different story,
Right.
which normally you do not have. For example, if somebody wants to create an object which they are not very sure about, for example, these 360 degrees cameras, which I was watching on the YouTube.
Right.
It means when you are now with this camera, you take a picture, it will come in this angle. This is a 2D picture. So the 360 degree camera it's like a globe hanging onto your this thing, and you take an object, you show an object, a room like this, okay, like this, and then you press click. It takes the complete picture of the 360, okay, and then converts that picture into a 2D picture with the complete room, like an aerial view. So it means you don't have to separately take a picture of the wall, floor, ceiling, this wall, 4 pictures.
It means it's a scanner.
It's a scanner.
It's a scanner.
It's actually called a
It's
scanner.
a scanner.
Right?
And remember that. Even you are not taking
No, no.
so many pictures.
We are not talking about the camera anyway.
Yeah. No, I will just give
Yeah.
you one line. Even you are taking picture like that, it does not mean it's taking one picture, it's taking more than 300 pictures continue.
Correct.
Plus minus 300 pictures, that's converting to the actual